everyone, my name is Decky Zanreno, and today I'm going to discuss about fungi, the world of mushrooms. Now, most of you know mushrooms are really dangerous, right? Well, there's a propaganda about cordyceps that in the film of Last of Us, it infects human beings and other sort of animals. Now, what if I tell you that fungus is very important for the Earth ecosystem? Now, fungus are the very start of life in the forest. What if I tell you that there's a rock in the middle of the forest that has no life in it yet, and then all of a sudden mushroom grows in it? What happened there? Mushrooms grows everlasting on a surface. It is everlasting evolving to what type of situation it is in. So many types of mushroom is born with many types of scenario. For example, mushroom that is in the forest quite possibly became a symbiotic relationship to the trees out there. But the mushroom in the swamps quite possibly gets a poisonous effect so that it can defend about any other scavengers out there. Now, what if I tell you that mushrooms are really good into human beings too? Do you know cordyceps? Yes, it's a mushroom from The Last of Us. If you have watched it, it's really scary for the zombies to get infected, right? But that cordyceps is really healthy for the human being. In China, it is being used as a herbal medicine to cure any types of diseases. It contains many good stuff that I don't really have a name for it yet because I don't really think about that. But it is mainly used for a herbal that increase your longevity. Now, that type of thing is really important, but what about the importance of ecological, like what I said before, right? Well, mushroom is the start of life. For example, maybe if you're breathing right now, you're breathing many types of mushroom spores in your mouth. But of course, mushroom can't be growing in your mouth, right? It needs to be grown at a certain amount of scenario. For example, it needs humidity, it needs a lot of space, and it needs a lot of air. Now, what if I tell you that in the shores, there's a lot of barnacle, you see, right? Now, you might wonder how these barnacles get stick to a rocks in the shores. It's because it needs the help of a mushroom. There's a type of mushroom that helps barnacles to get stick on the shore, on the rock of the shores, thus helping them live there. There's also mushroom that lives underground. For example, root mushrooms that is forming a symbiotic relationships on the tree of the forest. Now picture this. There's a bunch of trees in the forest, right? Now in that tree, in the roots of the forest, there's probably a lot of mushrooms there. You have stated like black truffles, any type of truffles. Those mushrooms sap the nutrient from the earth and then distribute it into the roots of other trees so that they have the necessary nutrition to grow even so larger. By exchange, the tree gives the mushroom minerals to grow. But not all type of mushroom here really likes to form symbiotic relationship. There's also mushroom that wants to leech of others, like parasitic mushroom, for example, bliss cap. Bliss cap is formed by underground, similar to a truffle. It is connected by the roots of the tree, but its main purpose is to sap all the nutrients from the roots, so it will grow itself only. So this bliss cap evolved to just consume the nutrients from others, not making it for itself. Thus, it is now classified as a parasite. But bliss canal is mainly used for alchemy. What about that? It is